Hello and welcome to this Keepnet Knowledge video. In today's video, we'll be showing you how to set up your SCIM integration with Azure AD. This simple process will automate your user provisioning and ensure a seamless management of your users on the Keepnet platform. So to get started, we're going to go onto the left-hand banner, scroll down into Company and then into Target Users. These are the fields that we're going to be mapping from your Azure AD into Keepnet. So first name, last name, email, phone number, and department. If there are any custom fields you'd like to add in, you can use the settings wheel at the top right-hand side, and you can edit your fields in here. For example, we've got one in here for country, but of course you could add in another custom field if you would like. If there are no other custom fields you want to add, you can go ahead straight into clicking on the blue plus button and then going into your SCIM sync. The first step is to add the SCIM name. This can be really great for customers that have multiple SCIM integrations to be able to pull all of their employees for their organization into one place. If you do have any custom mapped fields, you can select the user attribute from Azure AD that you want to be mapping this from, and then into the next button. Now the group settings, we have two key settings here. The first one is optional, whether you would like to add all of your users from the SCIM integration into one place. For example, a lot of our customers will add all of their users into an all our employees or all users group. This makes sure that you have one master group that includes every single one of your employees, great for sending phishing scenarios that are organization-wide. The second step is how you would want to group these users outside of this one master group. So you have two options here. We can either select a user attribute, for example, department or one of those custom mapped fields that we have in place. Most of our customers choose department. This can be really good for if you have a messy or not super organized Active Directory, but where every user does have a department assigned to them as part of their user attribute. This will then allow you to send targeted phishing to specific departments as well. The second option is to synchronize groups with the groups that you already have in your Active Directory. So if you have your users grouped in a very orderly way, and you want to mirror those groups from your Active Directory into Keepnet, then this will be the best option for you. Like I said, most of our customers opt for the department grouping criteria, so that is what I will move forward with today. The final step for Keepnet is clicking on Save and then getting your secret token from here. So you're going to click on Copy to Clipboard and Quit. Step 2 is going into portal.azure.com, and we're going to create an enterprise application. So scrolling down, I'm going to click into Enterprise Applications here. Going into the New Application button at the top left-hand side, and then create your own application again on the top left-hand side. The pop-up on the right, we're going to enter Keepnet SCIM, so you know where to find this in your enterprise applications on Azure moving forward. You also have the integrate any other application you don't find in the gallery. So that is the correct option to choose here, and then create. Now that we've created our enterprise application, step 3 is provisioning. So going into the provisioning tab on the left-hand side underneath Manage, we're going to click into Get Started. The provisioning mode, we're going to change that from manual to automatic, and then your admin credentials, you're going to paste in your secret token. The tenant URL you can find in our documentation, and I'll paste that in now. The next step is to test connection. Make sure that is all working. Once you've got the green tick, you can click on Save at the top left-hand side. Step 3 is now complete. We have done the Keepnet settings. We've created an enterprise application. We've done the provisioning steps, and the final step is to add those target users. So going back into the Keepnet overview, you might find that users and groups is grayed out. If that is the case, you can just go back into searching for Keepnet SCIM in the top search bar here, and then it's going to be the service principal. On the left-hand side, you can go back into your users and groups. Top left plus button to add your users and groups, and again over the top left-hand side and click where it says none is selected. The right-hand banner will pop out and allow you to add in your target users and groups in here as well. So you can search by your list of users or you can search by your list of groups. It's completely up to you. The main thing here to note is that Azure AD SCIM does not support your nested groups. So for example, if my all company one had a list of all of our employees, that would be a perfect group to use. However, if the all company group had a group underneath that for HR, finance, and customer success, then we would need to use those specific groups that have the users in for our SCIM integration rather than a group that contains more groups. Once you've selected the groups that you want to be pushed through to Keepnet, going to click on the plus button, select at the bottom left-hand side. You'll have a little reminder about the nested groups there as well, and then you can click on Assign. Now that you've completed all of the steps for the SCIM integration, you can go into provisioning and you can start provisioning immediately to get those pushed through from your Azure integration into the Keepnet platform. Microsoft will send Keepnet an update every 40 minutes of your target users. Each time you're adding someone new into your Active Directory, they will automatically be pulled through into Keepnet, and each time you're removing someone from your Active Directory, they will be removed from Keepnet, ensuring that your reporting and your management of users is as streamlined as possible. If you have any questions at all, you can reach us on our chat on the bottom right-hand side, or you can use our documentation on the bottom left-hand side.